Well, hello everyone, Chuka Guy here, and it is a Sunday afternoon, and we are heading north to get our next in the series of Solar Bear Challenge signs. And this sign is gonna have to be a rail crossing or railroad crossing sign. And since there's no railroads anywhere that close to where I'm living now, there used to be, but there hasn't been any rail lines, hence any rail crossing signs along on roadways. There hasn't been any for, probably pretty close to 20 years. And I had to do a little bit of exploring and research to figure out where I could find a railroad crossing sign. So I'm going to have to go about 35 miles north, and that's one way. So just about a 70-mile trip, round trip, to get the railroad crossing sign. But I'm pretty darn sure that's going to be the closest one to me. So that's where we're heading today. Anyway, the town that we're heading towards to get our railroads crossing sign is Benson, Arizona. It's right on Interstate 10, or right off of Interstate 10. And there still is an active, I think it's mostly Southern Pacific, but I'm sure there's other railroads that utilize the line there, but it's a fairly active east-west line. It's probably about the only one that's still left and still active in southern Arizona. So, like I said, that's the closest one to us, so we gotta go for a nice Sunday afternoon ride to pick up our railroad crossing sign. Well, right up here is where we're gonna be turning to take kind of a backdoor route over into downtown Benson to get to our railroad crossing. Turn on this little road here and follow it on around. Okay, we are coming up to the intersection here, and right across the intersection will be the railroad crossing and our railroad crossing sign. So we'll be coming up and going by that shortly. Okay, going across the intersection here, and right there on the right is a railroad crossing sign. But we're going to go a little bit further and actually go over the tracks right here. Yeah, let's see if we can find a place to pull off and park safely. And let's see here. Oh, here's a little side road. Let's turn down here. This doesn't look like a real busy road. So I think we can turn around here and go back up and let's see, maybe stop right here and get off and run around the bike 3 times. Okay, that was our railroad crossing sign that we passed. We'll go by it again. Hopefully you get a good camera angle on it, maybe stop slightly. But we're going to do 3 times around the bike. Here we go. Solar Bear, 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 Solar Bear. I think that's 3, but I'll do one more. Solar bear. Solar bear. Okay, that's 3 times around the bike for our railroad crossing sign. Okay, well, as luck would have it, we turned around and got back to the crossing, and lo and behold, there's a train going across. Okay, well, the railroad crossing sign is the cross right above the flashing red lights you see there. There goes the end of the train. We'll wait for the arms to go up. Well, that was pretty good luck. Had a railroad crossing sign with arms, flashing lights and everything, and a train going across. Alright, I think we got that one in the bag. So I think we're gonna head for home. Okay, well, we are heading home. Got our railroad sign, and that worked out really good. So, we'll try to get another sign maybe tomorrow. So, this is Wachuca Guy saying goodbye to everybody, and we'll see you further on down the road.